What do you mean they aren't there? Your sole duty was to guard that door and make sure no one enters or exits the resurrection chamber except for me. Uh, I'm sorry, Lord Sethus, but the door was locked, and it was the middle of the night, and you haven't even given me the key, and unlike your grand undead self, we require things like lunch and restroom breaks. Which is why you take shifts, you blithering fool. Have you any idea what you've done? I have worked for 300 years and have done horrid, irreparable things just to bring them back, only for them to vanish because you had to take a pee break? Have you forgotten how many enemies we have? How many clerics sulk and prod at our defenses, eager to find a weak point? Oh, by the time I'm done with you, you will be nothing but a pile of bones for the undead hounds to chew on. Darling, you're all right. What? You shouldn't have been out here. Not without my supervision. You left because I wasn't there? And you got scared? Oh, my darling, you... Come here and let me hold you. Your Excellency, Silence! I will deal with your neglect later. Until further notice, you are on janitorial duty. And if I see you take one step out of line, I will not hesitate to make my threats a reality. Understood? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you awoke. I know I promised I'd be there. My yelling? I'm so sorry, my love. I know how much you hate when I raise my voice. I was just scared that something might have happened to you. I can't, I won't lose you again. I suppose now is a good time to give you a tour of our home here. It's quite damp, dark, and dreary, I know. But sadly, there's only so much you can do to spruce up a cave system like this. A few torches, some carvings and paintings on the walls, and such. You already know of your resurrection chamber. I nestled you in the furthest corner, safe from harm. I'm honestly surprised you managed to make your way through the winding tunnels connecting it to the rest of the cave. Where are we right now? Well, this is the main hall. Lots of tunnels branch off from here, going clockwise here. There's the sleeping quarters, the laboratory, the cells, the mess hall, the kitchen, and no, dear. You don't want to be in that kitchen, trust me. Quite messy. I've prepared for your arrival for so long, I made sure there's a more suitable place for you to cook in our chambers. Our chambers? Well, yes. I had foolishly not considered the fact that you might have forgotten. Don't worry, dear. Just consider them your own, if you'd like. If you do not wish for my company, I can do my work and rest elsewhere. The last thing I wish to do is make you uncomfortable. No. Truly, it's all right, love. This is all so very new and scary for you, I'm sure. I'm not foolish enough to believe that you'll fall in love with a man that in your own mind you'd only just met. Speaking of which, here we are. I did my best to furnish it to what I remembered you liked. Of course, there's the bed, and over there the kitchen. The oven is heating with magical runes, so you should be able to keep it at the perfect temperature. There's a little reading nook over there, with plenty of books and all of your old knickknacks. Or at least all of the surviving ones. You could never leave a town without buying a little souvenir or toy of our. For your collection. Why? Why did you collect toys? Well, I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information, is all, dear. It's not. No, we never had any. Let's change the subject. That's in the past now. What I want the both of us to do is look into the future. Come, let's sit down. Maybe a few glasses of wine will help stir up some of those old memories of yours. Sweet plum wine. Your favorite. Or it used to be. I made sure to buy a hefty crate of their stock, right before they went out of business. We actually spent our 5th wedding anniversary together at that brewery. We even went down to have a picnic in their fields. Can you remember, darling? It was such a crisp summer night. There were fireflies dancing through the rows of trees as the stars shone bright. It was a new moon, which I actually kind of preferred. The darker it is, the more sky above becomes brilliant and filled with colors. Though, of course, we were preoccupied. But either way, it was definitely one of my favorite anniversaries of ours. It still doesn't ring any bells. What about the wine? Did it give you a flicker of anything? A joke? You remembered a joke? What do you call a bear made of teeth? Well, the first thought that pops into my head is an abomination, perhaps an undead construct, a shambling mound, a mole... a molar bear. Oh, gods, you haven't changed a bit. I love you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked. It just felt so familiar. And this wine is giving me a bit of a tizzy, and I should go. I'm sorry, this isn't fair to you. I can't. You're not. It's nothing you did. I'm not upset with you not remembering. I don't want to take advantage of. No. Don't do this to me. Don't give me false hope. I looked into your eyes and I can see the lack of recognition. You aren't. I need to go. I'm sorry. I'll be back later. I need some time to think.